Hey, how's it going? Jimmy Mahalik here with a second stimulus check update and a future second stimulus package update today for you guys. In today's video, we're going to cover some new recent news about the second stimulus check. And also, I'm going to address the number one question that you guys have been asking down below in the comments is who is going to receive the second stimulus check? Is Social Security, SSDI? All the different people who is going to receive it. We're going to answer that question here today. Also, let me know down below in the comments if you have questions that you would like to have addressed in an upcoming video. I try to cover all of your guys' common questions. So write your question down below in the comments if you have something that you want me to cover in an upcoming video. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button down below. It's completely free to do so. This way you won't miss out on new news on when the actual second stimulus check will be coming out and how much it will be for. And also on this channel, I have videos about personal finance, investing, and videos on how to make money selling on Amazon. Okay, the recent news that is moving very fast. The House of Representatives, which is controlled by the Democrats, have now said that they are okay with spending $1.5 trillion of new stimulus money for the economy to spend on infrastructure, including education, housing, and to create more jobs and bring back demand for more jobs. Now, in just recent days, Trump and the White House have said that they also wanted to spend $1 trillion on infrastructure, and this seems to be really fast-moving news. There's actually the possibility that they might be voting on this here within the next week or two, and the question remains, will they also include a second stimulus check in this stimulus bill? They could actually include a direct payment to Americans in this infrastructure bill, and they could actually vote on this infrastructure bill before the $3 trillion HEROES Act, which is the official second stimulus check to Americans and has a whole bunch of other things. That has already passed the House of Representatives about a month ago, and the Senate, which is controlled by the Republicans, have been delaying that vote, saying that they need more data before they vote on it. Also, President Trump and the White House have really been pushing this $4,000 tax credit that can be used for taking vacations, travel, and spending it on restaurants. And the reason the White House wants to pass this $4,000 stimulus is to help support the airlines, help support the airline jobs and the restaurant jobs and all the travel industry, including states and cities that rely on people traveling to their location to bring in income for their city and to support jobs that have pretty much been destroyed because nobody is traveling right now. The problem with this bill, and the problem that you guys have mentioned down below in the comments, is that the government shouldn't really give you a stimulus that's only for traveling and only for going to restaurants when there's so many Americans that are struggling and completely out of work right now, and literally the price of food is just skyrocketing through the roof. They really just need to give the money to Americans and let them choose how they want to spend the money. I mean, if you're going to be giving this money out in the form of tax credits or however they give it out, they're still giving out the money to Americans. So why not just give the $4,000 directly to Americans and let them choose how they want to spend it? If they want to spend it on their bills, on their mortgage payment, if they want to spend it on their children, if they want to travel and take their kids on a summer vacation, then so be it. But there's a lot of Americans, and you guys have told me this down below in the comments, there's a lot of people just struggling that just need the money for food and to support themselves and just for basic necessities. So why not just give this money directly to the people instead of forcing them to spend it in a very specific way on restaurants and travel? I understand it will help out jobs, but why not just help out the people directly and let them decide how to spend the money? You guys can let me know your thoughts down below, whether you agree or disagree. So now on to the big question that you guys have asked me. I've had thousands of comments from you guys down below in the comments on who is going to receive the second stimulus check. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin has said that another stimulus package is inevitable. And we've also been hearing the same thing from Republicans. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has said that they're okay with another stimulus bill being up to $1 trillion. And then President Trump and the White House has said that they want a second stimulus package that is $2 trillion. And of course, the House of Representatives, which is controlled by the Democrats, has already passed the HEROES Act, which includes a $1,200 stimulus check directly to Americans. That passed the House about a month ago, and we're waiting on the Senate to vote on it or to negotiate on it. And we've also heard recent news that if the virus keeps spreading and we run into more trouble, that the chance of a stimulus check being higher, potentially $2,000 or even monthly stimulus checks, the chances of that gets higher and higher if the virus keeps spreading and we have to shut down the country again. So when the second stimulus check does come out, who will get it and who will qualify for it? Most recipients of SSI, which is Supplemental Security Income, or SSDI, which is Social Security Disability Insurance, are eligible for the $1,200 stimulus payments. As long as you have a Social Security number and you are not claimed as a dependent on somebody else's tax return. And the first stimulus bill had an extra $500 for children, and there's been talks about potentially having that be higher, up to $1,000 per child for the second stimulus check. So the general rule of thumb is if you got the first stimulus check, whether you're on SSI, SSDI, VA, if you're retired, if you're just an average everyday American and you're above 18, then you likely will receive the second stimulus check also. If you received your first stimulus check via direct deposit, then it's very likely then you will receive it via direct deposit again. If you got one of these stimulus debit cards, hold on to those if you still have it because they actually might reload your debit card. Also, as you can see here on the official IRS website regarding the economic impact payments, aka stimulus payments, if you're getting your payment via a check, then your payment may come as a debit card. Now, be very careful because there was lots of reports from the first stimulus check that came out via debit cards or checks that a lot of people threw them away by accident. So make sure you're paying very close attention to your mail when this comes out. And if you get a debit card, don't throw it away and keep it safe in your house. Also be aware that there's a lot of stimulus scams going out there asking for your debit card number and asking for your bank number. Don't give that to anybody over the phone. The IRS will not call you and ask you for this information. Also, if you didn't receive the first check via direct deposit directly to your bank account, it's possible you can use the Get My Payment tool to give you the option to provide your bank account information to receive your payment via direct deposit. That is the fastest way to get your check, and it's also the safest way to get your check because it can't get lost in the mail and you can't throw it out by accident or anything along those lines. I will link this IRS website down below for you in the description of this video. You may have to click the little down arrow next to the title of this video. I'll show a screenshot showing where that is if you're on a mobile phone. If you're on a computer, it's likely just directly below this video. Also, if you can, hit the like button for me down below. It really helps out my channel, and I work very hard on these updates for you guys to bring you the latest news about the second stimulus check and when we can likely see the money. It's a possibility we could see it within the next few weeks, especially if they move along this $1 trillion stimulus package for infrastructure, that they could include it. So I have new videos coming out for you guys every single day at noon Eastern time. So make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned. You can click the bell icon next to the subscribe button if you want to be alerted when I have new videos come out, and I will give you all the latest information as soon as it comes out. If you have any questions, ask down below in the comments. And over here, I'll link some other stimulus videos that you can watch next. And over here, I'll link a playlist that teaches you how to start selling on Amazon. I have students that have replaced their entire 9-to-5 income by selling one product on Amazon. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.